So, I performed last Monday, or this recent Monday. So, the day that this is posted, I performed that past Monday, right? The Sunday morning before I went to work, I had this dream that I was that all in one dream? The one with Dochi. I don't think so. I'll tell you guys that dream later, but so far in the dream that I'm talking about right now is it was two different dreams. I was arguing with my brother about something. Like, we was in an argument, right? And he was making me mad. You know how, like, you get with your brother or your sister and they just, like, irritating you? I don't know, it's just, like, sibling thing. Like, you be like, leave me alone. The thing about it was, this dream felt different because my brother's locked up, right? And the dream I had prior, it, like, came to fruition pretty quickly. So I'm basically saying that I'm able to, not say I'm clairvoyant or I could prophesy something, but most of my dreams tend to happen in real time within like a 2-week span, maybe 3 weeks. So sometimes I have to like remember that dream. And sometimes it'll be like, I won't dream again until I have like a quote unquote warning per se. I don't know. I don't know, it's like that, but in this dream I was arguing with my brother. I spazzed out. Like, he got under my skin. I let him get under, like, I allowed him to get under my, ooh, this is deep. I allowed him to get under my skin, alright? With me allowing him to get under my skin, I reacted to his negative energy. So I reacted to him, being a dickhead, or, excuse me, you know, like, I reacted to that. And as soon as I wanted to get tussle with him and get bold with him, like, he wanted to get, like, we matched the energy of each other. Like, I matched his energy because he wanted to, like, let's get under my skin. And I was like, I was just so mad. And we were about to quote unquote fight, but then right before we were about to fight, all the lights went out. So it went black, like, like, it was like a black hallway, and it just went dark. My mom was trying to calm me down in my dream, but I wasn't hearing it, and I wasn't having it. I was not having it. I was like, you pushed me over the edge, right? With that being said, it was just really weird because I'm like, Anyway, I don't know what happened, but all I know is that I started to perform on stage, or I jumped off the stage, and someone walked up to me, some man, and he was like, bro, you did a really good job. I love the song that you did. I was like, oh, really? I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. Then I woke up. Right? That was that Sunday. The next day was Monday, right? So that night I was performing. And the dream happened backwards in real life, though. Because, like I said, I had the dream of me getting off stage, someone come talk to me after the situation with me getting into it with my brother was going on, right? Cool. So I performed Monday night, and someone came to me and they said, oh my God, you did a really good job. You did awesome. I was like, oh man. I said, oh man, thank you. Like, I was so scared about them not liking my song because I'm rapping, I'm not singing, I'm not playing the guitar. And I was like, it's going to be really different. Like, this is a whole different vibe I'm about to put out. And they was like, I loved it. Like, they appreciated it. And it was my first time performing, right? Now, if you watched my last video when I was saying I'm tired of working, this was like reason why. I have this manager who's just kind of like getting on my nerve. And I haven't told you guys. So I feel like after I tell you guys, I'll tell my mom, I'll tell my friends. Because he's really like making me a little bit irritable. Like, I'm getting irritated with him. And it's like, I don't have to be sweet to you, sir. Like, you didn't hire me. I do my job. I do my job so well that you will call me in knowing that I was off that day to get the job done a certain way and efficiently. You feel me? So I'm a liability. I'm not wait. What's wrong? I'm an asset. I'm not a liability. And I was just like, And it's like, whenever I go to work, he was like, this week, like, And if you know, you know. This week, people have died in plane crashes. People are dropping like flies. People are getting deported, and none of this has anything to do with me directly, but it's just a lot of the energy in the air, almost like you could cut it with a knife, like that you could feel it in the air, and I'm just like, and it got me tired. Like it's like I'm getting weighed down in some sense, and I'm like, bro. So like, I go to work and I'm being really quiet. And with me being quiet, I'm just keeping to myself. I'm really keeping to myself because it's like, I don't. I was told if you have nothing else to say, then don't say it at all. And I feel the same way if you're not in a good mood. If you're not in a good mood, you shouldn't give it out. So just keep it to yourself, you know. And usually when I'm not in a good mood, I just be real quiet or I'm focused. There are two things about me. When I'm focused, I'm real quiet. When I'm not happy, I'm real quiet. Or when I have something going on in my brain, I'm real quiet. These are things that are in my brain. I just keep to myself and stay to myself because why I put it out into the world. And this day, like, this man was crying. She was trying so hard to pray. And I don't go to him and talk about my issues normally. Which is like, you know, it's just because I don't really have issues that go on for real. Like, I do, but then I don't. At the same time, like, I'm just, like, most of the stuff is just you just have to be accountable for it. And try to move past it and try to own up to your wrongdoings, which is good. I mean, if you could do that, then you're usually going to end up to be a good human or a better adult, right? Cool. But this day he was just crying. He was just really crying. Like, you ever got like a clam that's closed shut and someone pop it open to get that pearl? It's like you can't pop me open to get this pearl. Like you can't, you won't. Like, especially if I can sense you're a mean girl, you're just gonna go in your mouth. You're just a da kind of person. Like, I can't do it. And it's like, he's like, want us to come talk to him about stuff, but it's like, you're not really gonna relate. You're not really gonna get it, you know? And like, I know I wasn't trying to bring my baggage to work or the way I felt at work, but I felt like I couldn't really separate the two unless I'm talking to a customer, you know? Because at this point, I know my job well enough to know, okay, I know what to do and how to do it, but enough. I'm just looking like real like, and like people on my job notice that I'm not happy sometimes, so I just stay to myself, which I feel like is good and healthy. But I'm on a schedule. I'm gonna come to my job, like, and I need money. Like, I need to pay my bills. I need to live. I need to eat. You know, I have to get this stuff done. And sometimes when you're not in a good mood, you just don't want to talk to people, especially when you deal with people all day, every day. Like, I can't keep putting on a facade of me loving people sometimes. Like, not like I can't do my job as being a service to people. I love to do that, but I'm just saying I can keep putting on this facade to be happy in my coworker's face and the customer's face when I'm really not happy. I can only split it half and half. So if I'm gonna smile in the customer's face, cool, cause that's your job. And if I'm not in my other employers or coworkers' face, then that's just because I feel like I shouldn't be in their face. I should just stay to myself and kind of hide. So that's where I've been in a low-key introvert mood, but I haven't been an introvert. It's been in an introvert mood. Because I just been like, I just want to stay to myself. And that's me. I got sinking into some type of depression, in a sense, because it's like there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I'm just like, you know, other countries are protesting for us right now. They're marching in the streets. They got their flags marching for us, and people, like, it's being desensitized. Like, I had to find out through TikTok because they had to put a code word on TikTok for us to go look and find it. that they're doing that for us. Like, it's just like, it's some secrecy. It's basically Black Panther #2, except we can't voice nothing about it because then they're gonna blow us up. I'm not trying to sound so depressing about it, but it's just like, it's the truth that we live in at the moment. Like, it's just the truth. Like, it's just the truth. Like, it is. Like, and I'm just shrugging my shoulders. It's like this is where we live in. Like, I'm eating honey nut. Yeah. What's his name, Kaya? Junior. I love him. He's an Asian man, or I could be racist, but he looks like an Asian. He looks like an Asian man, Chinese man, Japanese man, Korean man. I don't. I'm not too sure for real, for real. And I don't mean no disrespect, but anyway, I was on his Instagram a few days ago, and he said how he grew was he took accountability, he started making actual changes, and he started to apply them to his life, and apply them to his life. So I started to do the same thing. I checked out my life, and I took accountability of where I could do better at, and where I'm okay at. I could probably do better at making songs. That's a definite. I can probably just, you know, do better in general with certain things. Like saving money, or calling my mom more. You know, being more grateful, being more forgiving in some ways. Also including to myself, and also having safety boundaries with people. Like safety boundaries, safety boundaries, safety boundaries. I feel like sometimes when you're a person like me who's been always a giver and giver and giver, like you do give to yourself, but also you can give so much to the point to where like you're giving your energy out. And like I've been working so much lately that I've just been tired. I kind of want like 2 weeks off of work, but that means I won't be making no money. No money, no bills. No bills, no place to live. No place to live, no lights, no gas, no food. And like I'm honestly really tired. Like I am. Like I need like 3 days off in a row to just rejuvenate all the way. I'm just like, my eyes are heavy. I also, last night was kind of cool. I went outside with some friends, with my coworker Summer. That's my favorite white girl. She's my favorite white girl at the moment. She's so sweet. She's so kind. We're just so cool. I don't know how to explain it. Tried to hook me up with some dude named Jah'Lani, which is kind of crazy that we got the same name. If you want to know what I think about him, I think he's cute. He went to the Marines. He said he popped his shoulder or popped his ankle or his leg. Something wasn't right and he had to come back home. I was like, you went to the Marines? Couldn't have been me. I'm more like an Air Force, Navy. I say Navy because I always want to jump in the middle of the ocean, and they always do that in the Navy. They jump in the ocean. I always wanted to do that so bad. Like, I don't know why. I could talk to my friends a few days ago saying I want to jump in the ocean. Because, like, why not? He was like, why? I was like, because, like, you'll have people will catch you. Like, you could jump in and then they'll come to you and grab you up and put you on a boat. I was like, I do that. And then again, it's like, I'm scared to do that. And I kind of want to do things that I'm scared to do. To just know that I lived. Like when I got on stage and I got done with my performance. And I got off stage and I had to sit in a corner and hold myself like, I just did that. It was like a surreal moment, like I just did that. Like, and they say what makes you different from me is if you really did it. So I did it on stage to be seen, to be heard. And it's true, I want to be seen and I want to be heard. But if I want this, I don't want to do it for selfish reasons, although it can come off like that. I'm doing it so my family can have a better place to be at. It's not just for me. Even if I don't have no kids, at least I'll know I'll put someone in my family in a better situation to where our generation or our life can just grow and flourish more. I could be the story in the wind. That's fine with me. As long as my family ends up in a place where they don't have to deal with trauma for the rest of their lives, I'll be totally fine with that, to be quite honest with you. Like, I just want to travel the world and just perform. And if that's all I gotta do, and do is a little here and there things, I'm fine with it. As long as my mom ends up okay, my grandma gets to go through the right therapy and not cry all the time. Shoot, I'm crying nowadays because of what's going on in the world. Yeah, so my week's been pretty cool. Not too much, but my manager, girl, let me tell you. How you? But Monday is going to be a new week. I got through this whole week. And it's crazy because my dream told me. My dream told me. I know we got 5 minutes left. Well, so I don't have to go to 5 minutes, but I am. Why do I have a dream about Dochi, y'all? I was on FaceTime with her. And this is where I say I don't know how my dreams, like, I don't know how I was able to see this. Like, Dochi posted on her story after I woke up, her studio in her new house. I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a shed. It could have been. I don't know. But in my dream, I'm on my phone, like, talking to her, right? Just like my phone, like, da 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 da. And I realized I'm talking to Dochi. I'm like, Dochi? She says, yes, bitch. What you still do that? I was like, because, you know, for me, if you cuss at me and we're on the phone, that means we are cool. Like, cool. So we talked for a while, is what I clicked. And we're so cool to the point where she called me a bitch. And I was like, oh my. So then that means we had a conversation, we chilled, we talked. And then she sat me up and I saw her studio. And the crazy thing is she never posted her studio before on her Instagram. So I woke up and about an hour after I woke up, I go on Instagram and looking, and it's the same studio that I had in my dream. So I was like, oh my god. I was just like, oh my god, like ain't no way, but way, definitely way. Cause why not? Why not? Like why not me have a song with Dochi? Like what is stopping me from meeting Dochi? Nothing. Will I cry when I meet her? Yes. In front of her? I don't know. Afterwards? Most definitely. Anyway. How long again? You look like what's going on with you? I mean, nothing. Eating my Cheerios while talking about how work got me like so weighed down. Like, But I feel good. But I'm just like, I can't be the only one who feels like this in the world. Side note. Whoa. I almost died. Ugh. Dr. Umar said that Pisces and Cancers have like a prophetic system going on. Like we can see stuff that's unseen or hasn't been done. And I don't know if that has to do with past or future, but I always wondered how do I know stuff before I know stuff? I've always wondered that. But he said it's the flow of water. I don't get it all the way, but
we're both intuitive signs.
Intuitive signs. We're very intuitive. So it's like, I mean, that's how I feel like I can know someone's truth before they even speak to me. And I give them the benefit of the doubt. And more likely than not, they always prove me wrong. But I feel like people can change. And things can change. So I'm not going to say that how I feel will set the tone for the rest of my life. But usually people don't change. And it's like, I love to change. That's who I am. I'm a person who, I don't like being stagnant. And even at my job, I feel the reason why I'm feeling the way I feel now, because I feel pretty stagnant. Like, teaching, I want, you know, like, one of those things. But, well, I'm gonna wait till it's like 20 minutes, because I didn't know I was talking that long. Maybe I should wait till 2:22. 23 more minutes left, right? 2 more minutes, right? Hi, say hi.
Hello.
If you could describe me in 3 words, what would you say? Don't say crybaby. I'm a crybaby.
Expressive. Artistic. And eccentric.
What does eccentric mean?
Almost like and extravagant.
You are a prodigy. You are. What's up when you're like great at something, but you don't know that you're great at it? That's what she is.
Oh no.
And also, she's an author, guys. She writes books. She writes books, y'all. Like, since we were in middle school, she's been writing books about. Never mind.
Play that in my own video.
Yeah. I have this song called Gap 2 that I'm really hoping NPR picks up, like a tiny desk. And I really hope that like I can do it as a tiny desk situation. I really want to do it, like real bad. And it's like having folks believe in you, because like you believe in, like I believe in myself, but to have people vividly show you that they believe in you, because you showed them this is something that you love, this is your passion, this is your talent. Like rapping or writing songs is a passion for me, because it's more than poetry. Now, if you know me, I love poetry. Poetry wasn't my first love. That's how I fell in love with Kaya. Kaya, she writes books, and I was like, how do you do that? For me, it's always been like art, writing, but I could never write a whole book or like the whole book. But music, you have to learn how to write a song. And I was just able to put my poetry down on the piece of paper to write how I felt in bars or metaphors, and it just felt so good to say what you wanted to say in your way, and people having to break it down like a puzzle and speak about it like they do to Nicki Minaj's music or Lady Gaga's or Beyonce's or Doechie's or Megan Thee Stallion's or what's her name? MC Light or Queen Latifah, like the poet, the frame, the do it, the dang, you know? But I gotta go because I'm not doing it on for 25 minutes. So I love you guys and stay up. Because why? We always stay up in the money game. Period. Love you.